Hello, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to show you two highlights of last week. The first one is a painting of a fox that I did, and the second one is a dinner that my boyfriend and I won. If you have seen my first vlog from Mexico, you know that we entered a contest with Rivera by buying pasta, cooking it with a professional chef, and then uploading a picture to Instagram. And yeah, we actually won. This video is not sponsored, by the way, but the dinner was really fun. And now let's get into the painting. I will be working with watercolor pencils, ink, pastel pencils, and watercolors. First, I'm defining the focal points of the painting, which are a fox and a hummingbird. When I painted this, which was last week, I had a lot of anxiety, so I wanted to paint something beautiful and fun that would fill my soul. Painting or drawing can be so therapeutic. I often feel kind of removed from time and space, being in my own little bubble, just focusing on the process when I draw. In a book that I'm currently reading called Full Catastrophe Living, which is about mindfulness, the author Jon Kabat-Zinn says, "To achieve your own goals is to back off from striving for results and instead to start focusing carefully on seeing and accepting things as they are, moment by moment. With patience and regular practice, movement towards your goals will take place by itself. The movement becomes an unfolding that you are inviting to happen within you." This quote contains the famous "the way is the goal," which may be cliché, but is nevertheless valuable. We are living right now in this moment, and most of what we are afraid of will never come true. In fact, we don't expect most of the terrible things that do happen to us, which means we were never afraid of them in the first place. There is no value in taking away today's peace and well-being by worrying about something hypothetical in the future. At the same time, life will be so much more worth living if we truly experience what is happening now and what we do have now, instead of living in our head somewhere in the future. With that said, I want to emphasize, nevertheless, that anxiety can be a medical disorder that needs treatment. I'm not a psychotherapist nor a medical health professional. If you experience anxiety or other forms of mental health problems, please see your medical health provider. In any case, I think there are some things that we as individuals can do for ourselves to alleviate feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, stress, and overthinking. Practices and little anchors in life that bring us back to the present moment and ground us. For me, a few of those things are talking to loved ones, movement, like taking a walk or practicing yoga asanas, meditation and making art, like music, painting or drawing. I also like to sew, knit or craft, and I love to edit. It can be a really flowy experience for me, but I have to be honest here. When I am editing footage of myself, it can sometimes increase my anxiety, depending on whether I like myself in it or not. I think we all have insecurities, but being exposed to so many people on the internet is just a different level. And I want to be myself in these videos and be able to show me as I am and as I normally walk through the world. I believe that making these videos of me as I am is a good practice for me to accept myself and to encourage others to do the same, or to take the pressure off of them to look or be a certain way. We are all so unique and beautiful, and the world is just a more joyful place when we allow ourselves to love ourselves just the way we are. So this is your reminder today to breathe deeply and to give yourself a big hug. You deserve to be treated with kindness and respect above all else. Of course, I am making videos not just for myself, although I like to think of them as little time capsules that I can look back on one day. Mostly, though, I make videos for you, the viewers. So I'm asking you kindly now to please tell me in the comments if you like these kinds of art videos combined with a vlog, or if you would prefer them separately, or what aspects you would like to see more of about my art or my life. I love to hear your feedback as I am continuously learning and growing. Since my channel is still very young, I feel like I am still figuring out about what and how I want to make videos. So thank you so much for your feedback. And now I will leave you to your own breathing, the music, and the painting process. And this is the finished painting. What do you think?
Hello.
We are at a kind of zoo right now that we stumbled upon. It's like a kind of park slash zoo, and it's really nice. I'm not a big fan of animals in cages, but I still love seeing animals. Oh, oh my gosh! Fox! And we were just looking for a little park to rest because we're on the way to our dinner. We won with Paria. It's gonna be a 4-course dinner, and before that we're going to a museum. Well, it's a little bit hard to film them, but they're so cute. They look like cats, big cats. So yeah, first we're gonna have a little welcome drink, and then we're going to the museum. Anahuacalli is the name of the museum, and then we're gonna have the dinner. And yeah, I'm gonna take you along. I'm excited. Water for me because I don't drink alcohol, but it's good. Nüsschen. Gut. Gato. Hola. ¿Estás muy ocupado? Are you very busy? I'm very excited because I think I have never won anything in my life before except one time when a girl in my kindergarten lost a sandal and I found it, and I was allowed to choose a crystal, and I was very disappointed because I didn't want a crystal. I don't know what I wanted, but not a crystal. Yeah, this might be the first time that I'm actually winning something. Still not done washing herself. Diego Rivera, born in 1886, is one of the most important modern Mexican artists. He is especially famous for his murals, of which some can be seen in Mexico City, for example in the Palacio de Bellas Artes. But they are not nearly all he did during his lifetime as an artist. In fact, he adopted many different styles, among them Cubism. However, the Anahuacalli is kind of a manifesto for his love of Mexican or Mexica culture. The building itself is inspired by antique Mexica and Maya temples. Rivera designed it himself and used a lot of architectural engineering. When you go into the building, it is like entering a different world. You feel drawn into the earth. The air is cool and fresh, and with its thick, sturdy walls, it seems like a castle withstanding time and history. Rivera used it mostly for his collection of antique findings, sculptures and other cultural objects, of which he found many himself. He must have been quite a passionate personality and poured all of his money into this building and his collection at the end of his life. He died of cancer only a few years after his wife Frida Kahlo in 1957.
Antes que nada, de verdad, muchísimas gracias. Es un placer compartir la mesa con ustedes.
Un aplauso para nuestro chef. Hello. We just arrived home. I had so much fun, honestly. It was a really beautiful event with the guided tour through the museum, and the food was really, really delicious. And I'm so thankful that they made everything vegan for me, or almost everything, I don't know. And as a thank you for coming, we got this bag. I'm gonna show you what's in it tomorrow. You can already see from the outside that it's pasta, as expected, but it's really cute. And yeah, I mean, I guess lots of free advertisement for Barilla, but it was just a really nice experience. And with that, I'm gonna sign off for tonight. I hope you had fun coming with me on this little event, and I will see you soon. Good night. Hello. It's a few days later, and today I'm gonna show you what was in the bag that we got from Barilla. I know I said Barilla before, but obviously it's Italian, so it's Barilla. This is the bag, and we got pasta, obviously, fettuccine, and fusilli. And then there is a container, a little notebook. I really like the design. It has squares on it, which I don't love, but it's okay. And this little bag from the museum with they're naked people. I didn't see that before. I like it. Good. And sustainable cutlery, a bamboo drinking straw with a little brush, a spoon, a fork, and a knife. And with that said, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. This channel now has about 55 subscribers. Maybe when the video comes out before, I don't know. But slowly but surely the community is growing, and it just makes me so happy to see every time when a video gets more views. So again, thank you so much for being here, for watching until the end. It really helps me. Also helps me if you give me a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, I will see you very soon.